Hello, everyone. It's Tuesday again. Here you are at the Chaos Weekly Community Call. Really great to see everybody. I know I say that every time, but I honestly do mean it. It is really great to see you all. So I'm glad you're here because you could be doing anything else and you chose to be here. So we appreciate you very much. Oh, I don't want to do that. That's wrong. Hold on. Don't look. All right, hold on. What's going on? Stop
Just
share.
notes.
Did I share everything?
Yeah, it was everything. But
Okay, well, don't look. Maybe I'll just cut that out of the recording. Here we go. Okay, there we
I
go.
work out
I have
real fast and try to log in.
super secret information. Not really. I got nothing. My life is so boring. I wish I had super secret information that I had to blur out. Not that important. Okay. Is there one thing you want to accomplish today? I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of things, but if you want to tell us something you're working on today, that'd be cool. I'm working on ChaosSCon stuff. There we go. Damien, this seems like a lot of work and maybe more than just today.
No, it seems like a lot of boring work, and I'm trying to convince some AI to do it, but it didn't, so I will have to manually do it.
Ah, man, I hate when people just, don't want to do what you want them to do. Gosh. Well, I'm sure that you will solve all the problems and make amazing progress. I have all the faith in you. I know you can do it. Whether you want to or not, right? So,
So,
okay, yeah. Okay, just a couple quick working group updates, funding, and university. In case you missed it last week, we did have a discussion about rolling the university working group into the research and science working group since there's a lot of overlap. And then the folks who aren't really in that space are going to go over to the OSPO meetings at Curious. So we have taken those meetings off the calendar and we've archived the minutes or moved them to inactive. I believe that the Slack channel is still active though. Is that right?
That's okay. I'll post again, like just remind people of this,
Okay.
um, just to make sure that if they're still kind of looking, my guess is that at this point, um, most everybody who attends regularly knows, and it was all good.
Yeah. I just want to make sure in case anybody missed that and we're planning to attend. Damien, go ahead.
what is curious?
Oh, let's find it. It's nope, here it is. Oh, I had that tab open in something else.
Damien, it's a group that is focused on open source program offices, specifically at universities.
Okay. It's separated from to do.
What's that?
It's separated from to do group.
Yeah, it's different from the to-do group, which is kind of focused more on the corporate OSPO side. There are sometimes representatives. In fact, I think maybe David, did you say you were on to-do group as
To
well?
do, I think to do is broader. It started out industry, but I think it's broader. Curious is definitely just research or academic focused.
Right?
And it's
Yeah.
funded by the Alfred P. Sloan Foundation, so it's completely separate from all the Linux Foundation stuff.
Correct.
But there was a lot of overlap, so it kind of didn't make sense to splinter those conversations into two places. So, all right. Any other questions about that for Matt? That was a good question. Thanks, Damien. And then obviously well, not obviously, but there is a note here, no changes to the Chaos OSPO working group. So just to clarify that that is still in place. And just a quick update on the funding meetings. The January meetings, the 2 January meetings have been canceled because everybody's super busy. They will return again in February. So there you go. And I think a lot of those folks will be at ChaosCon too. So connect up with them if you are so inclined.
Yeah, and there's also a funding dev room, which is what a lot of the people are busy with at FOSDEM.
Excellent. Okay. I see Matt is in real time adding things to the agenda.
It was just something I've been seeing, like in Slack. You know how the applications still come across. How is it still like? What's the volume that we're seeing on the badging stuff right now?
I will defer to Eddie Inca on that. Not to put you on the spot, Eddie Inca, but
Is she here? Oh yeah, she's here.
Hi, I
she,
missed that. Sorry.
Hi.
oh,
Please,
we were
could you
just
repeat what you said?
sorry. Yeah, we were just asking about the volume of badging requests, if that's something that because we still see them on GitHub, but we're just curious, how that's going, how what the volume is, if there's a lot of folks who are still playing.
Oh, okay. So, I wouldn't say we have a lot of volume. We just have three at the moment. And I think we are good. There is no problem.
Okay. Don't we have like a big push, maybe a couple times a year, where there's a whole bunch of applications that come in?
Oh, okay. Probably into the mid-year, not
Okay.
at the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, for instance, in December we didn't have a lot of vacations. In fact, there was rest. So
Sure.
we're
Okay.
good.
Okay. Yeah, I was just kind of curious how things were going, but sounds like
Okay.
just good. Okay, thank you.
But Matt, you did mention, I think I saw an issue you created about getting a lot of messages around securities and vulnerabilities.
I haven't posted
Oh,
anything like that recently.
okay. I think I saw that. I just wanted to say we are working on something at the back end, and so we might just have to update some packages.
Okay.
So,
Oh yeah, there are a lot of, I do know that, a lot of the Dependabot things that are coming across with badging, so maybe it's
mhm.
related to some of that. Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah, I did post that. Now that I think about it.
I
All right.
saw it.
Okay, bye. I'm done for the day.
Okay.
Any other questions, conversation before we go on? I see chat here. What's the chat? Oh, just the docs. Okay. Yeah, okay. The only other thing that I wanted to let everybody know specifically about CHAOSScon, and we can take time at the end to do our CHAOSScon committee stuff as we do, but I just wanted to show everyone because I think it's awesome. I'm gonna humble brag a little. I think it looks pretty cool. So we switched because we have multiple rooms, multiple things, interactive workshops, talks, a whole bunch of stuff going on at CHAOSScon this year. So we decided to move the schedule over to Team Up. So it's similar to our calendar. I have a few things to fill in a few details still to fill in, but this is our schedule for CHAOSScon. We have a lot, a lot of stuff going on. I'm pretty excited. Just in case anybody hasn't been really involved in those conversations, there are a whole lot of stuff. Lots of talks, lots of workshops, guided discussions, birds of feather things. So it should be a very exciting time. And I think that this right here is kind of an indication of how far CHAOSScon has come. So pretty excited to be there and to see all this unfold. Well, thanks, Callie. Thank you. I still have a few, like I said, things to finish up, mostly at the bottom here. These last evening ones I haven't put in the descriptions yet. But what is nice about this too is you can click on here. We'll look at Dawn's. So you can click on this. There's about Dawn, and then the session description is there. So that's a little bit easier, I think, for people to find where they want to go. You can also filter by keyword. So if I want to see all of Dawn's talks, I would just do that, and then it will just show me all of her stuff, which is right now 2 things. You can also focus by keyword. If you want to just see anything that has to do with funding, for instance, you can see that. There's one thing. I think that might be all. Oh, something at the end. Yeah. And then of course you can, and this is, I'm gonna put a little thing in here because this right here is not intuitive. The scheduler is by room, the day is by time of what all's going on at the same, at a time. The timeline is by room also, but across and time, so it's a little bit of a different look. And then a list is just a flat out list. Here's a list of all the things. So yeah, it's a little bit, this is not intuitive at all, so we might put a little thing here just to explain that for people. So yeah, exciting stuff. I'm excited anyway. So if anybody sees anything, if you're poking around and you see something that looks weird, please let me know. We were doing some testing yesterday and it was a little weird with the time zones and how it was displaying. So yeah, just let me know. Will this page be reusable for future CHAOSScons? For sure. Yeah, we have with our Team Up account, you can create as long as it's up to 5. So we can have up to 5 different things in one calendar. So as long as you keep it under 5, we're good. I think actually with our paid account, we can maybe expand that. But yeah, you can create a calendar for anything. So yeah, definitely for future CHAOSScons or workshops or whatever else we want to use it for. So yeah, thanks you guys. I'm excited. It's the little things, that make me happy.
Was it difficult?
Not difficult, just time consuming, I guess. It's more like, because you have to like
a lot of
type,
content, I would imagine. Yeah, just
pull in things from the spreadsheets because they're in a couple different spreadsheets. And then I had to manually do these in Canva, the circle, but I like the circle images. I don't know. Because when you get them, they're all different sizes, square, rectangle, whatever. And so I wanted them to be unified. So I did the circle too. So that was a little time consuming. Yeah.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Looks really good.
You're welcome. But again, if you guys see anything, I'm also going to fix this so it matches above. So it's more of just like the pictures of everybody, in one thing, and I'll just save all the descriptions of everything and leave it hidden up here, if that's okay. So it's just like cleaner and easier. And I can link to these, so I can also share a link if I want to put, the person in their talks or something like that. We can do this. Oops. I don't know what that was, but yeah. I will look at that again. This page. I kind of like that too. So there you go. Exciting things for CHAOSScon. Anything, so I should say, do we have anything else that's like for everybody and not specific to the CHAOSScon committee? Nobody is jumping in, so that's okay. Okay, so do we want to just end this part of the meeting then and move on to, for those who are helping organize CHAOSScon, to stick around?
I think so. In the final weeks here, probably.
Yeah, we have a lot to kind of talk about, so. Oh, I also do want to say one quick other thing that's exciting about this CHAOSScon is that we do have a hard of hearing, hearing impaired, deaf speaker this year, which is super exciting, I think, and will really push us to be more inclusive and accessible and all of those things for the future. So I'm quite excited about that. So that's something new for CHAOSS. So yay. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing now that I've shared my whole entire screen with everyone all over. I'm done. And I will stop recording too.